Good morning, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller. We are back with more classic Tetris Monthly, Masters, and more for today. We got a lot of stuff we're doing today. I'll give you kind of a tour of what we are doing. And the tour begins with the thing that we're doing right now, which is a round one match between Shadow Knight and Bendy. Unfortunately, Dan got vinkied, so we are not going to be doing the second match of the teal bracket right now, but we will do Shadow versus Bendy. So that's happening right now. Now, starting 3 hours from now, we're going to go offline after this individual match, but when we come back, we're going to be going like all day. We're going to have some Das Orange match going over there with Weisbrot and whatnot, and Mari and Bendy again. And then we will have, this is going to be, so starting 3 hours from now, that's when that's going to start. And we're just going to keep going. And then we will have the red bracket with Somalian, M149, and Curie. And then we'll be back over this side with Morlando and Paco is Taco and Sharky. And then we will go back to the Masters event and we'll do this round one match between Worldo and this in that. And then we'll go back to Das and do Jay versus Nerd the Box, round 2 of the pink bracket. And then this is a shame because there's an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe we'll stay online. And then we're gonna go back to the Masters green and do Confusing Poke versus Lucas. So we're just here. We're just stuck in Masters, Tetris, Das Masters, heck all day. I don't want to say hell because there might be children listening and they shouldn't hear that. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this match right now. What am I doing? I lost track. Oh yeah, Masters teal. We're gonna do Shadow Knight versus Bendy. I'll go offline. Then we'll come back when we start. We're gonna just go. And if there's time in between, I'll fill in by trying to max out and failing. All right, let's take a look at our rules real quick. Players, I do want to remind you of some of the more salient rules. Excuse me. These matches are going to be best of 5. First player to 3 wins. Winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. Level 39 super kill screen. Uncapped score. Same piece sets will be used and re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players should not receive any advice while they are playing a game, and they should not pause while they are playing a game. If you do experience tech issues, just keep playing. The winner gets absolutely something. That is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $133.23. Looking to get to $2,000 to meet our monthly goal for paying the top 8. That is what we always want to do, pay our top 8. Who knows? Maybe we're facing new economic realities. Maybe this is not reachable anymore. I don't know. We didn't get it last month, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure, but if you do want to make sure that this event continues, we continue to attract the top tier Tetris talent and continue this event forever and ever and ever. Use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. Bring up that command will bring up some links for both the active tournaments for the month. Click on the one for Masters if you want to do this tournament. That'll take you to the landing page for the tournament with our partner Matcherino. They do all the prize pool stuff for us. You can log in with your already existing Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account. Once you're in, look on the right-hand side. You'll see a button that says Contribute. Click on that to contribute. And you'll also see some sponsor quests and maybe even one contribution code left. I haven't looked, but there might be 1 or 2 left. Thank you to everybody who's contributed so far and who is planning to contribute or who might contribute in the future. If you want to support the channel, that's something you can do. You can go to Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Make an ongoing pledge to support, keep this channel going. Just like the people on this slide have done, people like Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Katie Attacking Madelsberger, and Doug, Mr. Brain Corporal Jr., Troy, Dan, Kim M, Cat, Java T, Jason, Sunny Meal, and everybody else. Thank you. Use that support command while you're watching live, and that'll bring up some other ways to support us, both recurring and one-time ways. And also, if you're on YouTube, you can do a super chat or a sticker, a channel membership, gift channel membership. Over on Twitch, you can do bits, you can subscribe, you can gift a subscription, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis, but it is use it or lose it. You can't save your stack up, so don't lose it, use it on us. Okay, let's bring over our wonderful Tetris players. And we've got Shadow Knight in crisp 4K Atmos, Dolby Vision, whatever, like HDR Shadow Knight. What the heck? This is I'm watching 4K Blu-ray right here of Shadow Knight. Wow, amazing. And then I got Bendy, who's just on a security camera. That's fine, no problem. You know, you got what you got. You got what you got. No, Bendy looks fine. Bendy is fine. All right, let me go ahead and just refresh both of our players, and then we'll get them some pieces so they can get started. Let's see, 23 and 26. You woke up 10 minutes ago. Let's do this. All right. I agree. Pieces are here. F1 B880. There's B's and 8s in there, y'all. What's up, Huff you, Luff you, Gus? What are you doing this morning? Seeing Bendy roll makes me say, let's go. The old Bendy roll. Good morning, Vandy. I'm doing laundry. Yeah, I still got all that laundry people saw from yesterday in the chair behind me. I still got to fold that laundry. It is long days, man, of Tetris. I can't get my laundry folded. I can't fold laundry while I'm doing this. This is my full attention is required, you know? All right, Shadow Knight says LFG, GLNHF, Tee-hee, all these letters and sounds being communicated via chat. All right, let's take a look at our players. Yes, F1B880 looks like they are ready to go. Shadow Knight versus Bendy in 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, PB is 1.36. Oh, that's true. Let me fix that. We'll get that fixed. Don't worry. We'll get it. It was a 1.3. Actually, guys, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You got me. You got me. So, congratulations. On what? What are we doing? Oh, on the left side. Excuse me. It is Shadow Knight, qualified in with a 1.16 million PB of 1.67 according to the thing that I have. This is Shadow Knight's 10th appearance in the Masters event. Best finish is a top 16. That was back in February of 2026. I also saw Shadow Knight in Stupid Tetris Monthly in July of 2025, the inaugural. It's not inaugural. We didn't inaugurate it, but we did relaunch Stupid Tetris Monthly, and Shadow Knight was part of that. A couple of appearances in CTWC Gold Bracket 2025 and 2026. Shadow Knight also a winner of a couple of community tournaments. Community tournament Tier 3 in March of 24 against Ninja. Not Tyler Blevins, but, Tetris Ninja. And then a Tier 1 community win against 20Dan03 in May of this year. That is Shadow Knight. On the right side, it is Bendy. We've got the PB wrong, but we'll get that sorted. We'll get the intern on it as soon as we can. Oh, look at that. 207 here for Bendy, 206 for Shadow Knight. Bendy with that 1.36 PB qualified in with a 1.14 million. Not ranked in open play, but is the number 2 ranked DAS player in the world. Former DAS world record holder. Looking to get that world record back, maybe, I believe. This is Bendy's, what, 4th appearance, I think, including monthlies and Mega Masters. He's a 2-time runner-up in the DAS Masters event as well. All right, looking to bring this down. This is a little bit of a mess. Man, he's set up for a dirty and gets it. You love it. And yeah, he can set up. That's right. Bendy is a former world record holder. Old and busted. What a has-been. Oh my God. That's true. Video plus. Yes, video plus world record holder. True. If you have the highest proof standards, then Bendy is that world record holder. Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's Andy, right? I guess it would be Andy. Forgot about Andy. What? Oh. That's true. I keep forgetting that because I didn't see it yet. I didn't see it yet. But anyway, yeah, also Bendy took part in the STM relaunch and is a CTWC Gold Bracket Player 2025. Winner of one of those DAS Masters World Circuits we did in the early days, defeated Brodendamp in the World Circuit in August of 2024. Played in Vegas last year and also is a winner of a hopeful circuit in September of 2023 against Small Jordan. 427 for Shadow Knight, 387 for Bendy. You still think the world record is 1.359? Yeah, I know. Let me get Bendy's new PB onto the placard. Let's see. Profile. I'm sure the profile is updated, right? Is it Bendy1 now? Underscore. Yeah, there it is. Is it 1.362 now? I can't help but whistle. It's so catchy. All right, Bendy's having a good time. We're in the Doge beanie, I guess. One-handed, playing one-handed. I cannot play one-handed. I wish I could. What's Bendy 26? Bendy is 26, guys. I know. I think I have to do that. I think I have to learn to play one-handed, because if I'm ever gonna roll, if I'm ever gonna have that rolling arc. Oh, there's the Vits for Bendy. Didn't quite work out. Just ended up with another longbar dependency. If I'm ever gonna learn to roll after I get my DAS max out, I'm gonna have to know how to play one-handed. Really. Well, I smack the bottom of the controller. All right, we're into 19. Shadow Knight, big pace here, 643. Bendy, 565. Oh, I guess I should update the DAS one too while I'm here. Oh, it is updated. I blame the intern. All right, 746 for Shadow, 648 for Bendy. He just hired this new intern, and he got a lot to learn. I guess that rhymes a little. All right, Bendy working in the middle of that board, rolling. Bendy rolling. It feels weird. $931 for Shadow, $776 for Bendy. All right, well, we got Bendy's PB updated, y'all. All right. Thank you, Smash. You got me. So thank you. All right, Tetris, Bendy, 840. Shadow Knight with his weird void kind of on the right side of the board there. Is trying to get this down. Oh, that is the weirdest Vits I've ever seen. What was that Vits? Did you see that? You got to go back and look at that. That is the weirdest looking. You see, like, floating Mino with this weird Vits. What the heck? That is, someone clip that and send that to Jasmine. She's a Vits connoisseur. I don't think she's ever seen a Vits like that. That was totally weird. All right, both players have maxed out. They've got more than that too. Bendy looking to get 2 here before 29 hits. Shadow into 29 at B06. Let's see what Bendy can do. He's got to get, there we go. He's got it. Now see what he can do here on 29. A97 for Bendy, B15, and a weird stack here for Shadow. Still low enough that it could be brought down, in theory. And I don't know if that theory is going to become reality. That is a top out for Shadow, and Bendy, who is behind the entire time, is going to take game number 1. So yeah, Bendy was really behind like the entire time. All right, there's the clip. That's the clip. That was weird looking. I'm gonna look at that right now. I want to see this again with my own eyes. Oh wait, I have my. I'm watching it at 2 times speed. I sound like a chipmunk or something. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Yeah, there was like a floating that is the weirdest Vits I've ever seen. I'm sending it to Jasmine right now. I'm trying to be a good friend. All right. Thank you for clipping it. Appreciate it. Luandry. All right, looks like both players are ready. AT4 1 through the. Let's go. Game 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And sorry if I'm behind on any acknowledgements. My computer was acting up a little bit before the stream, so I don't have all my things open. So let's get all my things open. Go to my creator dashboard, my stream. Oh, that's my Vandy stream. That's not what I want. I want monthly Tetris stream. All right. We're getting there. For 49,000 for Shqdw as we get underway. 33,000 for Bendy, who's got that is a stack. Talk about stacks of all time. That is a stack of all time. Bendy still in fix-it mode with the rolling. Here, we'll try to get some rolling into the... so you can see what is happening. There you go. $173 for Shqdw. 58,000 for Bendy. Still trying to recover. Shqdw, good board. Ish. Now Shqdw on the down stack here. Level 18, rolling, should be able to handle this, but you don't know. That's why you play the games. Oh my god, I can't believe I have like, what, 9, 10 matches after this? Ay, ay, ay. So it was almost like having a full-time job, guys. There's another Vitz for Shqdw, conventional. Tetris, 267. Bendy just really, all right, finally, maybe starting to get unstuck a bit. 153 through 77, suffer game so far. But, you know, in the end, really only back like 150 something thousand points. All right, Bendy back to death. $451 for Shqdw, $288 for Bendy. Tetris Shqdw, 525, Bendy 297, and we'll transition into 19 with a 300K post. I mean, a 300K transition. I mean, a 300. What am I even saying? It's early. I'm not even awake. What, a 300K transition is what I mean. A 300K. I can't talk. I should probably not talk anymore, ever. Very embarrassing. Words are hard. I'm not supposed to be up right now. I'm supposed to be. This is Sunday morning. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I am meant to rest today. Yeah, with a 323 transition. So he's not that far behind. I mean, it's 157,000 points. There's hope for young Bendy. Shqdw looking to keep it right where it is. Tetris Bendy 508, 689 for Shqdw. Yeah, Shqdw is still about 185, something like that. 1,000-point lead. Tetris Shqdw 814. There's one Bendy 630. Oh, missed the line spin. He's trying to do the line spin. It's a little. For some reason I feel it's a little trickier to do it from that side when the notch is over there. I don't know. Tetris for Shqdw, 914, 674 for Bendy. All right, Shqdw into 29 gets a max A38, 783 for Bendy. If you can avoid taking a bird, you can get 2, but no, just take the birds. Okay. Got a good, reasonable board here. Another Tetris in Bendy, 858. Back by 13 lines. That could become relevant. Oh, gonna miss with that Z. And now, Bendy, he was out of it and then got right back into it. Oh, that's gonna be a top out for Bendy at 877. Shqdw with the B20 is good in game number 2, and we are tied. Players, you can take a moment if you need it. Cole says Bendy is high key winning it all when he gets rolling down. You gotta get him a glove, man. It's the glove. Well, like instant 10% better. How do 3 and 4 tap? Well, you have 4 fingers. 4 like those kind of, plus a thumb for like a 5th one. And you can try using those. That's my tip as an experienced roller. 1DC BC1. All right, looks like both players ready. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The man needs a glove. All right. This is always Bendy sliding in and out of frame. Of course. There we go. There he is. Bendy is very mobile. There are some players who are just like, they are locked in and they just stay in one position. And then there are other players who are very mobile. Bendy is mobile. I could, you know, I could flip him like that. Yeah, he's locked into that board. 119 Bendy, 60,000 for Shqdw. What's up, Paula Bomeno? That sounds messy. Let's see what Shqdw's going to do here. I was wondering if he's going to maybe try to build, but no, just going to take that Tetris column 8. The Vits for Bendy. Tetris Bendy 325, 188 now 211 for Shqdw. Halfway to the 19 transition, which will happen at 130 lines. All right, now we're tapping. All right, 397 Bendy, 114,000 point lead. Yeah, Bendy playing all 3 play styles because last month I would only let him play 1 play style. So now he's like, okay, I'm playing everything. Tetris Bendy 448. There's Tetris Bendy 473 through 98. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Little waggle of the SVs there. Another long bar in Tetris Bendy. 363 for Shqdw. So he's got you know, this is still, you know, I was a big lead, 133,000 point lead for Bendy right now. But certainly very doable for Shqdw. He's got the, you know, the PB lead, really, you know, so he's got maybe some more 29 than Bendy does, possibly. But we don't know. I mean, Bendy could surprise you. All right, long bar column 3 Tetris, Bendy 592. The switch has happened. All right, Shadow into 19464. Bendy trying to go in with a 600K. See if this works here. It's going to be a 597 transition. All right, Tetris dirty for Bendy, 626, 497, Shadow. Shadow there, crispy clean. And it's, you know, starting to, you know, close that gap a little bit. Shadow is ahead by like 10 lines. Maybe starting to close the gap a little. There's a skimming of Tetris for Shadow, 587. Long bar into column 9. Oh, and he gets that Tetris over long bar. Yes. There's one Bendy, 746. There's one Shadow, 673. So yeah, maybe, yeah, creeping up a little bit. Of course, this and a little cleanup here by Bendy, allowing more opportunity for Shadow to cut into that lead, and that seems to be what is happening. All right, Shadow having to take a couple burns here, trying to get set back up. And Tetris for Shadow, 769. 871 Bendy. So Bendy's still, well, it is closer now. Long bar in Tetris for Shadow, 834. There's Tetris Shadow, 871, 912, 945 Bendy. Yeah, so Shadow now, real time, for a moment was, you know, just like, I don't know, 10,000 points or less. So yeah, this is tightened quite a bit. Shadow with a decent post 19. More than decent. And long bar in Tetris Shadow, A11 max out. Bendy's got the max as well. A52 for Bendy. Bendy's board not great here for a 29 transition. And it's blocked. We'll see if he can get that undone. Shadow, A35. Tetris Shadow, A44. So all he's got to do, oh boy, long bar in Bendy, A95. That is a top out for Bendy, A95. So A96 is the target. Shadow has got basically all day. He can pick and choose his spots when he wants to go for it or not. It never has to go for it. Can just single out, play safe. So A96 is the target. And that is what he's doing, A93, and one more should do it. And there it is. So Shadow with the chase down. And Shqdw will take game number 3, and we'll go up 2 games to 1. GG's to the players. All right, Shqdw's gonna go get mandatory hydration break, guys. So we'll run a quick ad here. And for those of you not watching an ad, today's stream is sponsored by the prize pool. Go to Matcherino. We can use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube to bring up the links. Click on the one for this tournament and consider contributing to the prize pool to keep luring these players back. Reward them for all the hard work and for showing up on time. And keep this event going. You know, we can really only keep these events going so long as they are supported. So if you like what you're seeing, if you like the community and all the stuff that comes along with that, it's your, it's like your daily companion, your main thing that you really love watching online. Well, it can't continue without support. So please consider supporting the prize pool. Look at that. Everybody got to see an ad then. Can I tell you one thing I don't like in Discord? Now everybody can have their own font for their name. They can choose all the goofy fonts. I don't know why I'm so against it. I'm just like an old man yelling at my lawn or people to get off it or whatever. I like the days when people just all had the same font. People got their crazy heavy metal fonts and their goofy cartoon fonts. I don't like it. I don't know why. I mean, this is nothing against anyone who's choosing a font. I mean, the feature is there. The feature is there, so use it. You're paying for it, but I don't like it. I don't know why. I gotta get over it. All right. C check here. Yes. B3F9A0. Both players ready. Shqdw can win it right now. Bendy's got a tie to stay in or win this one to try to tie up the match and get in 3-1 Tetris. I don't like it, says Vandy. That's my slogan. I don't like things. That's me. Miserable Vandy hates everything, right? That's not true. What's going on, Colin? We're in for another long day of Tetris streaming. So thanks everybody watching, keeping me company a little bit. Appreciate it. Oh, you know what I've decided I want to do? I want to play I've never done that. Oh, Bendy. Oh boy, Bendy. All right, Bendy bringing it down. When Bendy has to switch to rolling like 17 lines in, it's not good. Okay, gonna stand that up, take the triple. I want to play, what I want to play on stream is I never played Trace Vector, which is the game that, the original CTM music is from. I've never played it. I've opened the game, but I never really play it. I couldn't even tell you. I want to play it because it'd be weird to hear the music in its original intended context. So I think I might play that this week. I've got some schoolwork to do Monday, but I might play that this week. 147 for Bendy, 198 for Shadow. You have flex style in your Apple Music, and it's super weird just hearing it when you're mowing the lawn. So you just put it in your shuffle, and that's weird. That is weird. I mean, it happens to me like all the time because I run the music off of my iPhone, and so then when my iPhone connects to my car's Bluetooth, sometimes it just cues it up. Like it's just like, oh, let's just play whatever's you played last on Apple Music, and then I'm jamming out to flex style. I don't always instantly turn it off. Sometimes I will jam out to. I'm like, yeah, this is good. All right, Tetris or Bendy, Tetris Shadow, 297. So about a 1 1/4 Tetris lead for Shadow Knight. What's up, Love Sarcasm? I always read Love Sarcasm. I always read their chat as though it's sarcasm, like, good morning, everyone. Can you be any more sarcastic? Oh, yeah, Chandler Bing has entered the chat. 415 for Shadow. Tetris for Bendy, 387. All right, Bendy. Oh, that T, there it is. I knew that burn was coming. Good morning, Anpu. $480 for Bendy, $552 for Shadow. How's Canada today? Okay. $509 for Bendy, $562 for Shadow. I forgot that I have a Stream Elements bot as well. I have Night bot, Classic Tetris bot, Stream Elements bot, Seed Pinner bot. Where are all these bots? Clankers are running Tetris. They're not ruining Tetris, they're running it now. Zero bot. Right. There's a DAS bot? What is the DAS bot? Oh, Bendy. He's not a robot, he's a human person. With, thoughts and feelings and aspirations. $708 for Bendy, $688 for Shadow. Shadow's board, covered here. That S kind of hang, kind of undershot. So Shadow now in a bit of a dig. And long bar down, Tetris Shadow 738, 750 for Bendy. But Bendy with a kind of messed up board here. This should give Shadow the opportunity he needs to try to take that lead back. If the bars will come, but okay, there we go. So bar for Shadow, 783. Got the lead. Real time. 5 lines ahead, though. But still the better board, so if bars come, then yeah, there you go. There's another one. 818 for Shadow, 769. So Bendy has got to find a way to get back out in front to try and tie this to get to a decider. And Shadow's like, all right, this is what I need. Time to put this boy away. There should be a DAS bot. I mean, the classic Tetris bot is open source, right? There should be a DAS bot. Maybe it'll track all your DAS PBs and stuff. I don't know. I wish the classic Tetris bot did track DAS instead of PAL PBs, but I don't know what to do about that. All right, Bendy, this is really awkward. See if he can open. Oh, and he does, and he gets that bar over 901. Bendy 903 here on 29. He's setting up. And he's going to get a Tetris there. Column 8, 959. Shadow at A43. Shadow going to kind of misdrop there. Oh, no, that's going to be a top out for Bendy at 962. And Shadow has done it. Shadow will be moving on to take on Dan Vinky Pants in the next round. Bendy, you did very well. I was impressed by your level 29 there run. I don't know how well you've done on 29 in the past, but it was starting to look very, very good. So GG's to you. And Shadow will be moving on. Yeah, Bendy, what is your lines PB for rolling? I don't know. Like on 29, you know? I don't know what it is. Shadow's still going. Shadow going for, oh, look at this. C43. Gonna get all the way to 39. Oh boy, there's a hang-a-rang. Shadow C93 almost got the 1.3. All right, one more line to get. Oh, no, get the line. There it is, 39. 1.3 for Shadow into 39. That is pretty good. Great play. Yes, indeed. So, Shadow, you are the winner. And you will be moving on. So GG's to you. You get to take on DanielVinky.com. Go ahead and report this to the centralized Tetris reporting on Pooh. Is Vinky his last name for real? Yep, it's Vinky. A D on the screen, indeed. Oh my God, wall ban. You're gonna get us banned. Back 1.1s. Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I guess we can just watch Bendy practice. It's very good. The rolling is coming along well. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we have accomplished right now. And what we have accomplished is moving Shqdw from round 1 into round 2. And that is good. Thanks to those of you who supported us. There's a list. Oh, wait, there it is. All right, there it is. We'll let that scroll by one more time. Thank everybody on the list. All right, thank you to all of you who supported the stream today. Price pool, 133.23. I think it's pretty much right where it started, so thanks, I guess. All right, anyway, use the Matcherino command or go to the link in the description of YouTube to find the link. And I'm sure we'll get some more today. Long stream, we'll do well. And yeah, thanks to patrons. Scott Grage, in the window, Kenny, Thank Middlesburger, Red Dog, Mr. Brain Corporal Jr., Troy, Dan, KMM, Catca, Java, T, Jason, Sunny, Mila, and everybody else. Thank you. So, we will be back in 2 hours to begin the second day of our marathon. And we'll have Vice Bro, Mari, Bendy, Somalian, M149, Curium, Orlando, Paco, Sharky, This and That, Worldo, Jay, Nerd the Box, Confusing Poke, and Lucas. These are all the players who are going to be playing today, more or less all in one big, long, continuous stream. So make sure to join us. Thanks again, everybody, and we will see you in a bit. YouTube, we will dismiss you from the stream. All right, take care, YouTube. Have a great day. And Twitch, what's happening today? Anything Tetris-y happening today? Here, let's see. Categories. Tetris. Oh, we got Adam Irish on the road to a max out. So we'll go ahead and raid Adam Irish, who is on the road to a max out. Raid Adam Irish XP. Cole with the $1 contribution. Thank you, Cole. Really appreciate it. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Take care, and bye-bye.